Okay, settling in. Get rooted. Lovely. Close the door if you've got a door there. Turn your phones off. Put your phone away. Turn it over so you're not distracted by notifications. Lovely. Make sure that you've got me on speaker view, so you've just got me as the big picture. And take a deep breath in. Lift the arms up above your head. Interlace the fingers as they reverse the palms up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring your chin down to your chest and bring your arms out in front. Inhale, press down on the sit bones and reverse the hands. Lift back up again towards the sky. Separate the fingers, let them meet the ground beneath you. Raise the right arm and take a stretch over to your left side. Inhale, lift. Bring that hand down and raise your left arm up and over. Inhale, come back to the center. Lovely. Let's do that again. Inhale, raise the arms. Interlace the fingers. Bend the elbows. Bring your chin down to your chest as your hands come to the back of the head. And then press the arms up and look up towards your hands. Do that again. Bend the elbows. Stay tall in your spine, but just lower the chin down to your chest. Inhale, press up. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Lovely. Let's separate the hands. Raising the right arm, take your stretch over to the side. Inhale, waving the arm up and over. Raise the left arm. Rooted on both sit bones. Very nice. Come back to the center. Excuse me, first time I've spoken this morning. Bring the right arm across. Take the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist, look over the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. One more. In and exhale. Good. Turn your chest to the front. Raise your left arm. Keep your hands on the knee and take your stretch over to the side again. Look down to the right knee. And then look up towards the top elbow if your neck is happy to. Otherwise, don't overstrain it. Keep looking forward instead. And then come upright and bring your hand across onto the opposite knee. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. Exhale. Coming back to the center, raise your right arm. Take a reach over to the left side, looking down to the floor. Moving your head up towards that top elbow. And come back to the center, place your hands on your knees. Let's cross the ankles the other way. Good. Lift the shoulders up as you breathe in. Roll them back and away as you breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Turn your palms to face up. Close your eyes. Feel the ground beneath you. Notice the balance between the left and the right side of your body. Does one part of your body feel like it's pressing a little firmer? Take your attention up your spine. Follow it nice and tall, straight and alert. Good. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the shoulders. Let the arms rest, the elbows bend, the fingers curl. Relax your mouth, your cheekbones, your eyes. Just let your mind rest on the movement of your breath now, natural breath, in and out through the nose. Maybe hearing, maybe feeling the breath. breath following the other. It's bringing a quality of fluidity, of movement, of space. Just like water moving. This limitless quality. Like water in a stream. Meeting the ocean. Yeah, where there is no limit. Allowing thoughts to come and go. Effortless breath. Rise and fall. Ebb and flow. And take a deeper breath in. And letting go breath out your mouth. You can blink your eyes open. Wonderful. And do take your feet out. Let's just place the feet on the ground. Keep your knees bent. Take your hands behind you and lean the knees from side to side. Just moving energy, chi. Great. And then have your belt handy and lay yourself down on your back. And just for a moment, bring your knees into your chest. Press the thighs down into the belly. You can raise your head up towards the knees. And then lay your head down and circle the knees just twice in each direction. Place the feet down. Bring your arms down by your side. Palms facing down. Let's raise the hips. Take a bridge pose here. Peeling away from the mat. Just tuck the shoulders under ever so slightly. Pressing the backs of the arms down into the mat. Inhale, roll your spine down. Exhale, lifting the hips. Inhale, rolling back down. One more. Exhale. And inhale. Great. Bring the right knee to your chest. Stretch out the left leg. Exhale, lift your head up towards the knee. Inhale, release. Switch over sides. Stretch out the right leg. Bring the left knee to your chest. Notice the difference in sensation in the hips. Really level out the hips. Press the hips down and the back of the leg into the ground. Exhale, lift your head up. Hug the navel in. Inhale, release. Lovely. Okay, so let's grab your belt now and bend your right knee. I'm going to put the belt on the left foot first of all. Really nice hamstring stretch. Good way to start your weekend. Yeah, so belt over the ball of the foot. If the hamstrings are tight, then you're going to have your leg a little bit further away, or then you might be bent, which is fine. Okay, just feel the connection between your back and the ground. Lovely. Hold both of the straps in the left hand. And you're going to lower the leg down to your mat. And exhale, lift the leg back up again. Feel the spine still pressing into the ground. Inhale, lower the leg down, active in the abdomen. Exhale, lifting. Two more. Inhale. And X. And inhale. And exhale. Great. Okay, so holding onto the belt still. Small circles, just keep them high. 3 in each direction, just starting to explore the hip joint, using the belt to support, or you can just be less reliant on the belt. Use your abdomen more to support and control. That's lovely. And then lift the leg up. Now I want you to stretch out the right leg now. Good. Again, can you press that hip down? Flex both of the feet. Good. You're going to hold the belt in your right hand now and allow the leg to travel across over to the right side. So you might want to bring your right elbow down. That's it. Turn your head to the left, just the elbow down so that it acts as a brake. Yeah, you're not going to rock over too far. Good. And then inhale, raise the leg back up again. We'll do that again. Exhale, take the leg over. Perhaps it comes down a little bit further. Keep stretching through the heel. Turn your head in the other direction. You want to keep your left shoulder on the ground as well. So it becomes a stretch for the chest muscles, the pectorals. Inhale, raising the leg back up again. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. All right. Swap over legs. Place the right foot inside the belt. Good. Inhale, lower the leg down. Exhale to left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Great. So small circles. Change direction. And then hold the belt in the left hand. You're going to stretch out the left leg. Take the right arm away from you and encourage the leg across. Make sure you've got space on the other side to do so. Long legs. All right, take the leg over, turn your head to the right. Inhale, raise the leg back up. Exhale. Over. Great. Inhale, come back up. And one more time. And return. Okay, put the belt down now, bend both of the knees. Lovely, place the soles together, let your knees drop out to the side. Take your arms overhead, hold on to your elbows. 3 breaths. Long, full exhalations. Hearing and feeling your breath. Bring the arms back. Use your hands to draw the knees closer together. Bring the knees into your chest. And cross your ankles and rock up to a seated position. All right. Work your way around, come to your knees. Hair up. Can never have my hair up when I'm laying down on my back. All right, hands and knees. Exhale, take cat-cow. So exhaling, arching the spine, pressing down in the fingers, filling the space between your shoulder blades and hugging the navel in. Inhale, relaxing, releasing, rotate the hips behind you. Lovely, one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Tuck your toes under. Let's raise the hips, start stretching out the backs of the legs in our first downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and walk the hands just a little bit further forward so you're longer in your dog. Good. Bending one knee at a time. So you can really focus on one leg, stretching out the back of the knee. Keep the hips nice and high. Gaining length in the side, waist under the arms. All right. From here, let's lift up on both of the toes and roll the spine forward to plank pose. Good. Here, make sure that you're not sagging in the hips. So zip in, lengthen the spine, lengthen through the heels, and then bring your knees down. Good. Flatten the toes. Let's lower chin and chest, and then lay down flat on your front for a moment. Flatten the toes. Bring the elbows in. Inhale, lift the ribs, and then continue to raise. Downward facing dog. Come up high on the toes, down on the heels. Up high on the toes, down on the heels. Come up high on the toes and roll the spine forward, ripple wave to plank. Bring your knees down, flatten the toes, bend the elbows, lower chin and chest, and scoop forward. Bring the elbows back, the shoulders back, cobra. Raise your hips. Last time, down facing dog. Give the head a little shake out, yes and no. Good, roll the spine forward. Bring the knees down, lower chin and chest. Scooping forward, cobra. Down facing dog. So let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Push back. Hold on to your elbows. Have softness in the knees. Let go of the arms and unroll the spine. Press down in the earth. Unroll, unroll. Great. Raise the arms up. Circle the arms up. Palms touch. And then open the elbows, little cactus here, back bend, move the hips forward. And then bring the palms together, take a forward bow. Hands on the shins, take a half lift here, roll the shoulders back, stretch out the backs of the legs. Bend the knees, take chair pose. A bit too far back. Circle the arms up above your head. Good. And then take the arms wide, dive forward, bring the hands down and walk the hands forward to plank pose. Bring your left knee down, spin the foot behind you, angle the right heel. Let's circle the right arm. Just take a couple of circles here. Movement for the arm, shoulder, rotator cuff. Good. Make sure that your hips are moving forward and not sinking back. And then leave the arm over the ear. That's it. Try and spin the ribs round a little bit. Maybe raise that leg off the ground. Place the foot down. Good. Bring your hand down. Plank pose. Bring the right knee down. Spin the foot behind you. Angle the left heel. Circle the left arm. Bring the arm over the ear. Raise the leg. Placing the foot down, return to plank pose. Then simply bring your knees down to your mat and fall back to child's pose. Leave the arms out in front. Take a couple of breaths here. You can roll the spine up, come onto your knees. Step your left foot forward. You can put something under your knee if it's sensitive. You could even have the back toes tucked under. That brings a little bit more stability. Hips moving forward. Spine is tall. Let's inhale and bring the arms and lean forward like we're reaping. We're reaping in. And then draw that back and open out as you lean back slightly, but keep the ribs lifting forward. Good, and then inhale, moving the arms forward again, reaping in. And exhale, opening out. So this nice sort of sharing quality. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Just lower the arms and look forward. Bring the right hand down onto your mat. You can take the back knee off. Reach the left arm in front. And then open it up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Twisting your chest, turning to the left. Pressing the back of the thigh up to the ceiling. Good. And bring that arm down and the knee down. Let's stretch out the front leg. Run the stretch. Take the toes off the ground. Good. If you're challenged here to keep the fingertips on the ground, it's always good to have a block or some props handy. You can lean on that. If you've got two, come up a bit higher. The further you walk the hands forward, the more intense it's going to be. You can probably feel that straight away. More weight going forward is obviously going to create more intensity of stretch. So bend that front knee, bring your hands to the front of the mat, lift the back knee and step back. Plank pose. Let's move through vinyasa. So either bringing the knees down or working a little bit harder now through chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to cobra. Raise the hips, down facing dog. Breathing in for one, and out for two. In for three, and out four. One more in, 5. And out 6, bring your knees down. Sit back on your heels. The toes are curled under. Bring the arms together above your head and circle them around. Again, just being mindful of how our bodies are feeling today. Is there tension in the shoulders? Do we need to address certain parts? Show ourselves a little bit more kindness in one area. All right, and then bring the arms down. Good, come up, and you're going to step your right foot forward. Back toes tucked under. Hips moving forward. Try and have the knee on top of the ankle. Inhale, gather in. Exhale. Inhale, leaning forward. Gathering in energy, positivity, all the things that you wish for yourselves this weekend. And exhale, sharing with others. Inhale, one more. And exhale. Good. Bring the arms down. You can place the left hand on the ground now. Start twisting to the right. Take the back knee off the ground and raise that right arm up. placing the knee down, back to that hamstring stretch. Walk the hands back, take the hips back a little. Maybe slide your front heel further forward. Using your props. You need to try and claw the toes back towards you. And then bending the front knee, bring your hands to the front of your mat once more, taking the leg back to plank pose. Let's bend the knees just a little bit and push back into your downward facing dog. Bringing the feet slightly closer together now. Raise your left leg off dog tail. Place the foot down. Switch over sides. Raise the right leg dog tail. Replace that foot. Look forward and walk forward now to the front of your mat. Little space between your feet. Circle the arms up. Inhaling. And then open the arms, hips moving forward, cactus. Very nice. Bring the palms together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Either fingertips on the ground or on your shins. And then ragdoll, just let everything hang. Stepping the right foot back. Let's open out to warrior two. So the heel angles round. Inhale, let's raise the right arm, windmill it over. So you have your left leg in front. Your left arm is in front as well. Inhale, stretch both of the legs and reach the arms up above your head. Challenge your balance a little, look up to your palms. Open out, warrior two. Inhale, again, look up to your hands. Exhale, sinking in a little deeper. Can you extend your stance any further? One more. Inhale, stretch the front leg. Exhale. Side angle pose. Take a rest on your left thigh. Bend the elbow, lean on your knee. Good. And then raise the right arm over your ear. Feel the back foot, the outer edge of the foot, really firm, steady, grounded. It's a nice stretch over the hip, the side waist. And then lower the right arm down to the ground and drop the left hand as well. We're going to walk the hands over to the right, so they're going to come into the center. Turn your left toes forward as well. So now your feet are parallel and you are at the long edge of your mat. Fingertips on the ground. Inhale, half lift. Stretch out the backs of the legs. Look forward. Exhale, look through your legs. Inhale, look forward. Lift up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Great, walk your hands over to the left again. So now both of the toes are going to start facing towards the front of your mat. Lovely. You're going to slide the left leg back to dog tail. Take it all the way back behind you and lift it off the ground. Toes pointed. Bring that foot down. Pedal through. Raise the right leg. Let's step that foot forward. And you can stand in warrior two. So angle the back heel, push away from the ground. Warrior two, right arm is in front. Inhale, stretch the legs, stretch the arms, look up at your hands. Exhale, warrior two, excuse my back, but I'll stay here just for this short sequence. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Leaning over to the right thigh, bring the left arm on top, side angle pose. Lowering the arms down towards the ground, walking the hands over to the center, turn the right toes forward, and then slide the hands towards your feet or your ankles. If you're holding onto your big toes, you know what to do here. Take the elbows out to the side, lift the elbows and look through your legs. So making space between the ears and the shoulders. That's great. And then releasing the hands. Good. And then walking your hands and moving over to the right side again so you come to the front of your mat. And slide the right leg back, dogtail. Place your foot down. Roll your spine forward, ripple wave to plank pose. Bring your knees down, leg, chin and chest. And then lay yourself out flat on your front. And I want you to bring your arms out in front now as well. Rest your head on the ground. Take a moment to breathe, to feel the ground beneath you. Raise your left arm and the right leg. The exchange for the other side. And again. And again. Keep on exchanging. And making this set the last one, working equally on both sides. And bring the arms down. Just rest on one cheek for a moment. And as you inhale, you're going to look down to your mat. Raise the arms, raise the upper body, raise the legs off the ground as well. And as you exhale, place everything back down and turn your head to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, turn your head. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. And slide your hands. Palms are by your ribs. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift to cobra. And raise your hips. You can walk your hands back, come to your cat-cow pose once more. If that feels good, practice this a couple of times. Or you might just want to take the hips out to the side. Maybe some rotations. Maybe a combination of the two. Good, and then take the knees wide, bring the big toes together and sit back in a wide knee child's pose. Just for a moment, you can let the arms rest in front and your forehead connect to your mat beneath.
Alright, so raising your head, not staying in these rest poses for too long, just enough time to calm, to breathe. Come back up to your hands and knees, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, a nice grip, a nice placement. Get space under the arms. So let's bring the ankles together and raise your left leg off dogtail. We're going to step forward in between your hands and stand in a warrior one position. So here, the heel will angle around and essentially both feet are facing forward. Let's raise the arms. Drop the shoulders in. Try and keep the back heel on the ground. Make sure your back hip is happy as well. So you want to turn the foot around as much as you need to, so you're not overstressing the hip. So the arms are lifted, but don't really reach them out of their sockets. Plug them back in. Plug them back in. Strengthen all the muscles around the shoulder, the lats, the rhomboids. And as you exhale, let's move into arrowhead pose. So both feet stay on the ground, but you're going to reach forward. Good, and then lower the arms and stretch them behind the fingers pointing behind you. Good, lower the arms down and then look forward and reach back up again. All right, we'll take a balance pose here. So your hands are going to come down to the ground just in front of your foot. Take the weight on your front leg and float the back leg off. Try and bring your chest closer towards that front leg. You can keep your hands there where they are, or you can walk them back. Perhaps you don't need all the fingers on the ground, maybe just one or two fingers on each hand. How do you feel about removing those fingers? Place your foot back down. Inhale, push away from the ground. Raise your arms. Now, bring the hands down. Let's sweep that leg back. Dogtail. Place the foot down. Pedal through. Give the leg a bit of a shake out if you need to. And raise the right leg. Step through, warrior one. Angle the back heel. Sweep the arms in front. Plug the shoulders back in. Body is upright. Exhale, arrowhead pose. Think about a horizontal spine propelling forward. Bring the arms down and behind you, roll the shoulders back. Breath awareness, in and out through the nose. Good. Inhale, looking forward, raise the arms back up again. Balance pose, standing splits. Bring the hands down to the ground. Float the back leg off. Tipping the balance. Bring the head down, lower the chest. Keep pointing the back toes, lift that leg. Working the hands away from the ground. Maybe they can rest on the back of your calf. Keep adjusting the toes. Placing the hands back down. Reach the foot down. Look forward, power up. Let's take a step forward this time. Take the weight on your left leg. Raise the right knee. Let's bring the hands over the knee, the shin, lift that knee. place the foot down. We'll do the same on the other side. Take the weight on the right side. Lift your left knee. Clasp the shin. Release. Good. Inhale, raise your arms. We've got one more short standing warrior sequence. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, ragdoll. Step your right foot back. And we're going to stand in high lunge. So here the back heel is off the ground. You're just on your toes. Push away from the ground and lift. Now I suggest that you have a little space between the left and the right foot. So they're not on a track. You've got a bit of hip space. Bring the hands together, palms together. And then bend the elbows, bring them in front of your body. Good, so we're going to twist to the left. And then lean forward so that we bring the elbow on the outside of the knee. Now very important here to keep the back leg straight and strong. So stretching the heel back, lifting the back of the thigh, so engaging the muscles above the knee. Try not to lean on your thigh, so move the chest slightly away, but twist to the left. Good, if you're steady here, why not stretch the arms? Bring the right fingertips down towards the ground, and the left arm up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Bring the arms down. Place your hands down on the ground and step back to plank pose. Move through vinyasa or meet us in down facing dog. Give the head a shake out. Take a deep breath in and take a big sigh as you breathe out. Raise the right leg off the ground. Step forward. Remain on the back toes for high lunge. Sweep the arms up. Good. Take a moment. Find your balance. Palms together. Hands at the heart. Take a twist to the right. Leaning forward. Elbow perhaps connects onto the back of the knee. Good. Focus on the back leg now, stretching the heel away. The back of the thigh up. Strong above the knee. Lean away from the thigh so you're not resting on your thigh. Lifting the right elbow. And then you can separate the hands. Left fingers down, reaching the right arm up. Whew. Release, bring the hands down, step back to plank pose. Pause here for a minute, shall we? Who would have thought plank pose is the resting point? Bring your knees down, fold back to child's pose. Bring the hands to your feet now. Inhaling, raise your head. Good. No hands. Sit down on your bum. Bring your legs out. Bottom shuffle. All right, grab your belt if you've got a belt here. And let's bend the right knee. Yeah, let that knee drop out to the side. If you need support for that knee, for that hip, put a block or a cushion or something underneath the knee. Use your belt. Lasso your foot. So up nice and tall. Again, feeling that leg pressing down.
And as you exhale, gently bringing the elbows in, hinging forward, working your hands closer towards the foot. If you're able to hold on to the foot, then hold on to the foot. Slowing down now. Let your gaze fall towards the knee and just relax the back of the neck. So there's no need to look forward. You know where your foot is. And release. You can roll the spine up. Very nice. Bend that knee. Let's carry it across. Take the right hand behind you. And either cradle the knee in with your elbow, or you could take the elbow on the outside of the knee for a deeper twist. That's it, lifting high in the spine and turning to the right. If you want to bind here, you could take the right arm around your back and then delve the left arm underneath through the triangle. Long arms. And release that bind. That's great. Take a little counter twist to your left. So you can leave your legs where they are. Bring your hands down and you can really lean in and maybe even take the hip off the ground. And then come back to the center and we'll swap over legs. Bring that leg down. Then the left knee. The foot on the inside of the knee or the thigh. The belt on the foot. Breath in. Exhale. Hinging forward. Releasing the belt, unroll your spine, bending the left knee, placing the foot across on the other side. You're going to take your left hand behind you, drawing the knee close either with your elbow or bring the shoulder across and the elbow on the outside of the knee. And that will really help you to encourage you to lift tall in the spine and the twist to the left. And to go for that bind. To go for the bind, you really need to be able to self-support yourself, so you don't need that hand to be behind you. Take the arm around your back. Dip that arm through. Try and find your hand. And then sit up again. Releasing. Unraveling. Counter twist over to the right. Back to the center. Very nice. So bend both of the knees. Let's just see how we're doing time-wise. Yes. So I want to give you a couple of options here.
For those who have a shoulder stand practice in the portfolio, to take a shoulder stand or a plough pose. For those who aren't so practiced or who may be rather pregnant, not advisable, but what you can do is take a block, place it underneath your hips and take a supported inversion with the legs up, which I highly recommend. But let's continue with our strong practice. For those who are able for a shoulder stand, I can demonstrate first. Whatever you do, don't try to watch me and practice it at the same time. So do one or the other. If you're confident, you can go straight up. So you need to swing the legs over. As soon as your hips are up, you want to place your hands on your lower back, keep the knees bent. Then edge the elbows in a little closer towards one another and lift the tailbone so you're lifting the spine a little higher. Good. Try and keep your head straight. Don't move it around. As I said, please don't turn your head to look at the screen. And then stretch one leg up at a time. Until you're confident, you're happy that you can stretch both legs up. So you want to be bringing the hips closer towards your head and your legs a little further away. It's difficult to tell on your own, but generally that is what you need to be doing, because we tend to be a little bit like that, the hips moving away from us. If you want to take a plough pose, bring the legs down over your head. Oh, and I've got a sofa in the way. There we go. So your toes might touch, they might not, but should you have a chair, you could rest your feet on the seat of your chair behind you. That's a really good way to practice. I'm on the arm, but you could put your feet on the seat, and that would be a little bit lower if you can't quite reach the ground. To come out, support your back. Lower the hips. Bend the knees, place your feet down. Everybody come down now if you have a block underneath your hips. Then supported inversion. Shanali, lay on your side for a little bit now. And we'll practice fish pose to counter the shoulder stand. So keep your knees bent and sit on your hands. Bring your hands underneath. It's always a bit of a weird concept, but it works. So you're sitting on your hands, your arms are straight, and then stretch out the legs. You can cross one ankle over the other to make your fishtail. And then press down on the elbows and puff up the chest, lift your head. And then lift the chin, you're looking back. Place your head on the ground behind you. So we're countering the extension. We're moving the spine in the opposite direction. This is also a fantastic activation for the throat chakra, Vishuddha, to enhance our communication skills, our ability to express, to speak our truth, to move beyond fear and hesitation. Slide the arms out, your head out. Do bend your knees, have the feet wide, the knees leaning in together. Place your hands over your navel. Reconnect to the breath. And for the last few moments, do find your Shavasana relaxation pose. So you could stay exactly where you are, or you could stretch your legs out. If you stretch your legs out, then have some space between the feet. If you have a bolster, you might want to put bolster underneath your knees. Allow yourself to be quiet. Allow your body to rest, to absorb, to drink in all of the benefits of your practice this morning. Let me read you a short poem by Donna Ashworth. I could tell you to make amazing things happen this week, and maybe you would. But what I really want to tell you is how amazing what you already do every day is. It's a lot, my friends. Your life is a lot. The world is a lot. Your mind is a lot. So this week, why don't you take some time to look at what you already do and what an impressive kick-ass machine you actually are. You're a whole lot, and that's more than enough. Donna Ashworth. Connecting to the breath. Again, watching the ebb and flow, the continuity from one inhale to the exhale, to the inhale. Noticing how your body responds to the breath. Rise and fall. Where you feel the breath in the abdomen, perhaps in the chest, perhaps in the throat, just below the nostrils. Start to take slightly deeper breaths now. And become aware of the space around you once more, maybe picking up on sounds outside. Bringing back your senses, your awareness of space, of touch, of taste. Bring some movements back into your hands, arms and legs. And lay yourself onto one side. And come and join me back into Sukhasana, seated. Raise the arms up above your head. And bring in the hands down in front of the heart center. Make your lotus mudra. The little fingers and the thumbs are connected, but you have this open space, this vessel to welcome in, to open up to opportunities, to welcome in qualities and desires and wishes that you want to explore or experience this week. Seal that in now, closing the fingers. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Okay.